It's happening, folks. It's happening. First of all, I don't even want to look at the share price because this is bull crap, guys. This is bull crap, okay? Because I have some news I want to share with you that will confirm or add another clue to where this thing is going and how big of a deal it is actually. All right? So we already knew that there was a huge manipulation going on with AMC, okay? But that's not new information. Actually, what is new information is when you go over, the numbers, you can see here that, this is stock rate and a drug pool activity on AMC. I mean, position where it's currently sitting at this current drug pool is 128 million shares being shorted. All right. Now, this is not the worst. This is not the worst. Here is the worst part, guys. 71% trading via drug pools today for AMC. All right. The drug pool trades reported for AMC have accounted for 71% of the total volume today. Just today only, guys. Man. But you know what? It's not even the worst, okay? It's not even the worst because we had some numbers coming from FINRA on the OTC non-ATS data for May 2021. We don't have the data for June because it's a little bit delayed. You can have all the information here by going on this FINRA website on OTC, ATS, and non-ATS transparency, and have all the details. So back into these numbers. You can see for AMC and other stocks as well, depending on where the market makers, who owns the most volume in the market for those stocks, how the numbers in terms of total shares being traded. So for AMC, Citadel first, 620 million shares. Virtue, 630 million shares. G1, 188 million shares. Two Sigma, 80 million shares. That's a total shares of 1.5 billion shares. 1.5 billion shares, guys, just for the month of May 2021. I mean, how is that even legal? Because when you look at even GameStop, okay, the numbers are not even close to where GameStop sits, because the total for GameStop is just 40 million. I don't even want to talk about Tesla, okay? Now, this is almost 300%, almost 300% of the total amount of existing shares. How in the world is that possible? Well, it is possible when you do high frequency trading, when you create synthetic shares, and when you do naked shorting, and you sell it between each other, increasing that amount of shares being traded, and that's how you have synthetic shares. You can also do that through options, calls and puts. But the thing is, guys, when you look at Tesla, you look at the numbers on Apple and Amazon, it is way lower, and it does make sense because it's really, these are not as manipulated or just closely to not even manipulated. Apple and Amazon, 30%, Tesla, 25%, GameStop, 53%. It's incredible. So we already knew it was big, but the numbers that we just get, I'm sharing with you now, is just a confirmation on how big it is. No wonder Wes Christian said the other day he would not be surprised if hedges were shorting this thing using 10, if not 20 billion of shares. Billions of shares. Incredible. This is out of this world. No wonder why people, make due diligence and analysis, professionals saying, hey, this thing might be trading on the other side around $5,000 a share, $10,000 a share, even more. Because these numbers are just for May. What are the numbers for June? What will be the numbers for July? All right. So 73% of the day trading volume, the SEC should already be looking into this. And I'm sure they are, okay? I'm sure they are. But as I mentioned multiple times here, it might take some time. But we know Democrats are already looking into this, and the FINRA have multiple rules that will come. Maybe they won't be as enforced, but let's give it some time. But the thing is, Charles Payne on Fox is actually already looking into this and talking about this with some experts. But calling out the SEC because so far, SEC is silent and everyone else looking the other way, that's a damn shame because it's It's the entire market transparency at stake here, guys. And I'm going to detail that much more in much more videos coming later today. So stay tuned.